Hey, it's Bortone, author of Video Marketing Rules, How to Win in a World Gone Video. And I want to share with you a few highlights from the Vidyard Video in Business Benchmark Report. They do this every year, and there's some really fascinating insights and perspectives on how to use and maximize video in 2018, 2019, and beyond. So this is the most recent report. And again, I'll show you some highlights from here from the Vidyard study. One of the poll quotes here obviously is almost 90% of digital marketers are already using video as part of their online marketing strategy. 90% of customers say that video helps them make buying decisions. 64% of customers say that seeing a video makes them more likely to buy. So let's take a look at some of the highlights and takeaways from this. According to Vidyard, businesses have published 377 videos on average and are publishing 33 new videos every month. That's pretty much one a day. But again, this is for larger businesses. So this is sort of the average of all kinds of businesses, some of them much larger, obviously. However, businesses in general are increasing their investments in both in-house and outsourced video content to help serve the growing demand for video throughout the customer life cycle. Another interesting thing here, 89% of business-related videos take place on desktop browsers. Although we hear a lot about how YouTube is viewed on mobile and that over 50% of video views are on mobile. According to this study, 90% of the business-related views are still done on desktop, and that could be that because they're training videos or things like webinars or instructional videos, which people tend to watch on desktop. Another one, I'll show you the graph in a moment, but the middle of the week is most popular for B2B video views, with Tuesday between 10 and 1 Eastern with the highest number of views. Here's another interesting one. The average length of a video is 9 minutes, but 75% of all videos published in the last year are less than 2 minutes long. Let's take a look at some of the charts here. One of the ones I mentioned here was that desktop views, at least from a B2B standpoint, are still taking place mostly on desktop. Again, as it says here, a lot of that content may be for educational purposes, and this type of content is typically consumed on desktop. From the browser wars standpoint, Chrome is still far and away the preferred browser type, with Internet Explorer second. This is another really important one, viewing time and views by day of the week. You can see that there's a spike in midweek viewing, which I guess makes sense. So most business consumption tends to happen earlier in the day and in the middle of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Interesting. All right, so viewing patterns throughout the day, as you might expect. Again, most are in the middle of the day. This is Pacific time, but you can see for each day, again, the highest percentage of viewers is midweek and midday. So if it's 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Pacific, that's 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. So keep that in mind as you're creating and posting your videos. This is really more about the number of videos published per company and total number of videos by industry. It may not surprise you that high tech is far and away the most, but pretty much across all industries, there are large numbers of videos being posted. And this is by company size. And again, by month, fourth quarter seems to be the highest. By industry, I want to show you this is by revenue, but I want to skip ahead and show you the content and types of videos businesses are creating and investing in. And the number one type of video is product videos. That may not be surprising. Also demos, explainer videos, webinars, how-to and educational videos, social media videos, customer videos, live streams, vlogs, one-to-one, and then whiteboard way down at 7%. So keep that in mind. Obviously, product and demos are the highest and seem to be the most popular. From a distribution standpoint, where are videos being placed? And again, maybe not much of a surprise here, but most on companies' websites. 86% of videos use video on their website and 77% use video on social media. Again, here it says, it's interesting to note how much video usage across other channels has increased over the past year. For instance, the number of businesses using video on landing pages jumped from 49 to 60%. And the number of businesses using video in email jumped from 36 to 46%. So these numbers are growing rapidly. You know that I'm a huge fan of video email. So again, this is where video content is being used. And we go here to video length. This is one of the interesting graph that I'll share with you from the Vidyard study. While the average length is 9 minutes, again, this is longer than many would expect, but it's likely due to the average being pulled up by long-form video content like webinars and product demos. So the takeaway here is that the overwhelming majority of videos, 75%, are less than 2 minutes in length. So again, we have to be aware of shrinking attention spans and shifting audience expectations, and try to keep our videos, unless they're demos or teaching videos or webinars, try and keep them short and sweet. So there you have it. A lot of other things here about engagement and lengths of video. So you can, I'll post a link to this study so that you can check it out. But it's some interesting stuff in here. So that is from Vidyard, and it is some interesting statistics and the latest information on video viewing for business. Hope this is helpful. You can find me at bortone.com, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.